Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on ratio. A ratio compares two or more given quantities that are expressed using the same units. For examples, the ratio of boys to girls in a class is 2:3. The ratio of cats to dogs in a pet shop is 3:4. The ratio of blue cars to red cars in a car park is 4:5. And the ratio of cordial to water in a mixture is 1:6. So basically when we talk about the same units, they're just numbers. That's all they are. Down here, this could represent 1 litre and 6 litres, for example. So whatever units we're using, as long as they're the same. Here we're just using numbers. The order in a ratio is very important. The first number in the ratio represents the first item that is mentioned. The second number in the ratio represents the second item that is mentioned. So for example, the 2 represents boys because that's the first one mentioned, and the 3 represents girls because that's the second one mentioned. While a ratio does not necessarily tell us the exact number of items that exist, it compares the existence of 2 or more items. For example, when we say that the ratio of cats to dogs in a pet shop is 3:4, we are being told that there are more dogs than cats, because dogs is the 4 and cats is the 3. We know that for every 3 cats there are 4 dogs, but we don't know the exact number. Simplifying a ratio. Simplifying a ratio is similar to simplifying a fraction. So if we're asked to simplify 8:12, we ask the question, what number divides into 8 and 12 evenly? The answer is 4. So 8 divided by 4 is to 12 divided by 4. That's 2:3. Another example, in a basket there are 9 apples and 12 pears. Find the ratio of apples to pears. Find the ratio of pears to apples. Find the ratio of apples to the total amount of fruit. So the ratio of apples to pears is 9:12. Divide each of those by 3 to give us 3:4 in simplest form. The ratio of pears to apples is 12:9. Divide each of those by 3 to give us 4:3 in simplest form. The ratio of apples to the total number, that will be 9. The total number, 9 plus 12 is 21. These are purely ratios. So it's 9:21. Divide each by 3 to give us 3:7 in simplest form. A ratio is a fraction. A ratio can sometimes be expressed in the form of a fraction depending on the nature of the question being asked. That is, A is to B can be expressed as A over B. For example, Billy has $12 and Susie has $21. What is the ratio of Billy's money to Susie's money? What is the fraction of Susie's money to the total amount of money? So Billy is to Susie will be 12:21. We divide each of those by 3 to give us 4:7. Susie, so Susie's money to the total amount will be 21:33, because 21 plus 12 is 33. So 21 over 33, because we want the fraction, that'll be 21 divided by 3 over 33 divided by 3, which is 7:11. So this video has introduced us to the idea of a ratio, and we've seen that order is very, very important in a ratio, and sometimes a ratio can be expressed in the form of a fraction depending on the question being asked.